Thanks so much. Breaking news this morning. A man is in critical condition after a shooting on Sterry Court in South Nashville. Police tell us the victim drove himself to Southern Hills but was later transported to Skyline. A neighbor told us he heard about 4 shots. Officers tell us they are looking into whether or not it was a robbery. And Metro Police are investigating what led a man to actually shoot his longtime girlfriend and then turn the gun on himself.
It happened last night around 6 o'clock in the Bordeaux home where Virgil Taylor and Latasha Booker lived together, as they had for many years. News Channel 5's Blake Rosnowski is at the North Precinct with details. So, Blake, do police have a motive yet for this?
That's exactly what police are trying to figure out, because at this point it's unclear exactly why Virgil would choose to shoot his longtime girlfriend Latasha and then turn the gun on himself, as you said. And we're told that a family member of Virgil actually showed up to the house around 6 o'clock last night, knowing that the two had gotten into an argument earlier in the day. It's unclear at this point whether or not that argument is what spurred this, but you can see it brought out tons of folks, friends, family, all obviously very saddened by this situation that had happened. When that family member showed up, they found that Virgil Taylor was dead at the scene, and Latasha Booker, she was in critical condition, later pronounced dead at Vanderbilt University Medical Center. That pistol was also found right next to Virgil Taylor as well. So now that is what police are doing, trying to talk to family and friends to figure out more into that relationship and what could have led to such a deadly and violent incident. For now, live in the North Precinct, Blake Rosnowski, News Channel 5.
Blake, thank you. A man is recovering this morning after being shot yesterday afternoon in North Nashville at around 4:30 on Moorwood Drive. The victim says a man in a hooded sweatshirt shot him and then ran off. The victim was hit in the hand and in the hip and is expected to survive.
Metro Police are searching for 2 suspected robbers after their accomplice was shot and killed. Officers tell us that Brad Gill was involved in a drug-related robbery at Whispering Oaks apartments yesterday. He and 2 others tried to rob a man when they all started shooting at each other. A 15-year-old and a 21-year-old were also hurt in that shootout. The teen told police that he saw the group holding the 21-year-old at gunpoint. Multiple pounds of marijuana were found at the scene. So if you know anything about the incident, call Crime Stoppers. Another man was shot in North Nashville Saturday. Metro Police say it happened around 10 a.m. at 16th Avenue and Cockrell Street. The victim is in critical condition, and police are still searching for that shooter.
Developing news this morning out of East Tennessee, where the TBI is looking into an officer-involved shooting in Sevier County. Happened early yesterday morning at a home in Kodak. Officers got a call from a woman saying her husband was threatening to hurt himself. When the TBI got there, agents say there was a confrontation and shots were fired. The man, Timothy McGill, was hit and taken to the hospital. No word on how severe those injuries are. No deputies were hurt. And the search is on for a driver who may have hit and killed a person on purpose. Happened last night at Meridian Street and Edwin Drive in East Nashville. There was a report of people fighting nearby at the time, and police believe the fight may have been related to that hit and run.
Rescue crews were called to the Cumberland River twice yesterday after 2 people wound up in the water. They didn't find the first victim until they were back out several hours later looking for the second one. A man either fell or jumped from the Woodland Street Bridge early yesterday morning around 3:30. Then around 8 that morning, a woman jumped. While police were searching for her, they found the man alive. He is expected to survive. The woman, however, passed away. Right now, it's not clear if the man jumped or not, and he could face charges.
A big honor for a woman who suffered an unthinkable tragedy.
Heather Melton served as the 12th Titan at the Titans game yesterday. Her husband, Sonny Melton, was one of 58 people killed during the Las Vegas shooting in October. Each week, the honorary 12th Titan plants a sword in the turf before the game. Heather says many people from her hometown, Big Sandy, came out to be a part of the special moment.
It's a huge honor, and we feel so fortunate to be able to honor Sonny in this way. Any opportunity we have to honor him and perpetuate his memory is amazing, and this is on a huge stage.
The Titans also announced the franchise would donate $10,000 to the Sonny Melton Scholarship Fund. And FedEx is making sure soldiers and their families have a Merry Christmas. They delivered more than 300 trees to Fort Campbell yesterday as part of their Trees for Troops program. It has delivered more than 200,000 trees to active duty soldiers and their families in 17 countries. Of course, News Channel 5 spreading Christmas cheer at parades across the mid-state, and our very own Leland Statham and Rebecca Schleicher were in Hendersonville for the city's Christmas parade yesterday. Storm 5 Titan was also there, decked out in lights. This year's theme, A Star-Spangled Christmas, as the parade featured marching bands, floats, and Christmas characters.